Green card approved? You could still be deported in 2025. The system that once welcomed eligible immigrants is shifting. Under President Trump's second term, even those following the rules are getting caught in the net. Let's break down the 7 biggest shifts in U.S. immigration enforcement. If you're applying for a green card, citizenship, or even a work permit, this matters now. Green card interviews are now mandatory for everyone. In the past, many green card applicants didn't need to attend an interview. Especially in clean marriage-based or family-based cases, it was often waived. But in 2025, that's changed entirely. Under new policy, every green card applicant must show up in person, no exceptions, regardless of category. Spouses, parents, VAWA applicants, even children, everyone is being called in. The process has become more intense, even adversarial in many locations. Reports say officers now ask for access to your social media accounts. They're demanding text messages and separating spouses on day 1 of the interview. None of this requires proof of fraud anymore. It's the new baseline, and it's leading to longer delays and more denied cases. Denials now automatically trigger deportation hearings. Before, a denied green card meant you could often reapply or fix the issue. Now, it might mean being referred directly to immigration court. Under the expanded Notice to Appear (NTA) policy, many denied applications are automatically referred for removal proceedings. That includes routine adjustment denials. Even a mistake in paperwork, missing a deadline, or not updating your address can lead to a Notice to Appear. That starts a court process. For thousands, this means hiring an attorney, paying thousands more, and entering the deportation system, even if they were fully eligible to begin with. This policy has made filing a loan extremely risky. Legal help is now a necessity, not a luxury. Filing mistakes now cost tens of thousands. Filing a green card used to be expensive, but manageable. Today, if your application is denied, the financial burden can be overwhelming. Immigration attorneys now report average costs between $3,000 and $4,000 just to file an initial case. Filing fees have risen to $2,500 or more. If you're referred to court, removal defense alone can cost up to $10,000, and if fraud is suspected, waiver applications can cost $5,000 more. Altogether, a single denied green card case can cost over $20,000. That's triple what most families budgeted in previous years. And none of this includes the emotional toll, the fear, the stress, the months or years of uncertainty. Fear is spreading across legal immigrant communities. With these changes, even eligible immigrants are hesitating. People who once felt safe now wonder if filing is worth the risk anymore. The phrase, chilling effect, has become a reality. Legal immigrants now ask, should I risk filing and be deported if denied, or just stay quiet? Some have stopped renewing green cards, others are delaying citizenship. Families are postponing reunification plans, all waiting for the political winds to change. This fear is real. Lawyers see it daily. It's not just undocumented immigrants living in the shadows, now it's legal residents too. And that fear is exactly what these policies seem designed to create. USCIS is falling apart from the inside. The agency behind immigration benefits is in crisis. USCIS has lost thousands of experienced officers in just the past year. Officers are leaving due to forced return to office orders, elimination of overtime, and massive backlogs that never end. Morale has dropped to an all-time low. What does this mean for applicants? Interview wait times that once took 30 minutes now stretch past 4 hours. Officers are rushed, unprepared, even combative. Decision-making is delayed. Files are misplaced. Interviews are rescheduled multiple times. And no one has time to give cases the attention they deserve. Even good officers can't keep up. This breakdown affects every part of the process, from applications to appeals to approvals. Your social media is now evidence against you. In 2025, USCIS now monitors applicants' online activity. What you post on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook can be used to deny your case. Even jokes, memes, or innocent comments may be misread. If something contradicts your application or reveals a perceived risk, it could trigger a denial. Immigration officers have new internal guidance that lets them scan your public posts, groups, and affiliations. What used to be private now isn't. In some cases, people have been placed in removal simply based on online content. No criminal charge, just a digital paper trail. You might never know what post did it, until it's too late. That's the terrifying part. Couples are being separated at the interview, again. One of the most aggressive tactics used during the Trump administration's first term has returned, the surprise separation of spouses during green card interviews. Even without any sign of fraud, officers are now splitting couples up on their first interview. One partner waits in silence while the other is interrogated. They compare answers. They look for inconsistencies. Even trivial differences, like the color of bedsheets or when you last went shopping, can be used against you. This practice was mostly abandoned under Biden, but now in 2025, it's returned in full force, particularly in Texas, Florida, and New York field offices. It turns what should be a hopeful day into something closer to a criminal investigation. Processing times have doubled or worse. The backlogs were bad before, but with staff quitting and interviews slowing, green card timelines have exploded. Family-based applications that once took 6 to 8 months now routinely take over a year. Some stretch to 18 months or more. Employment-based green cards, including EB1, EB2, and EB3 categories, are all delayed, and humanitarian visas like VAWA and asylum are moving painfully slow. This delay creates cascading problems. Work permits expire, travel plans are canceled, and families remain separated for far longer than anticipated. People lose jobs, kids miss school years, relationships collapse under the weight of waiting, and there's no sign of things improving soon. Big changes are coming for citizenship too. If you're eligible for U.S. citizenship, 2025 might be your last best chance. Changes are coming, and not in a good way. The Trump administration is preparing an overhaul of the naturalization system. It may get harder to qualify, with stricter eligibility criteria and increased vetting. Historically, citizenship approval rates hovered around 92%, but that number is expected to fall as new barriers are introduced. The exam could become tougher, interviews may become more political, and denials will likely increase, especially for those with minor legal or tax issues. If you qualify today, experts recommend applying immediately. Waiting could mean losing your chance for good. This is more than enforcement, it's exclusion. Let's step back. These aren't random changes. Together, they form a system that discourages legal immigration and punishes those who try to follow the law. Mandatory interviews with invasive questions, automatic deportation after denial, social media surveillance, interview separation, delays that stretch on endlessly. Each policy creates more fear, more expense, and more stress. The goal seems less about enforcing law and more about reducing who gets to stay. It's an exclusionary system now, and it's operating quietly, with little media attention and almost no public debate. But knowing the facts and acting fast can protect you and your family. What you should do right now: talk to an experienced immigration attorney before filing anything. Even one consultation could prevent disaster and save you thousands later. If you're eligible for a green card or citizenship, don't delay. File now, while the door is still open, and before policies tighten further. Be extremely careful about your online presence. Review your social media. Delete anything that could be misinterpreted, taken out of context, or used unfairly. Keep your documents updated and organized. Respond quickly to any USCIS requests, and be prepared for longer wait times and more intense interviews. The bottom line is clear. Under the Trump administration in 2025, legal immigration isn't safe, it's under siege, and the pressure is only rising. But you're not alone. We're here to help. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.